When I fully committed, and I said, you know what, it's me versus you. I'll put the work in. Let's see if you put the work in too.
All right, welcome to the Cause to Become podcast, episode 5. My name is Elijah Robert-Mahdi Soto. I'm your host, and today I'm joined by Rodrick Ward. Rodrick, do you mind telling the people a little bit about yourself and who you are?
Yeah, man. So I'm a kid from the small town in the IE called Bannon. I just got finished playing professional football. I was with the Commanders for a little bit. Before that, I was with the Colorado Buffs out there doing my thing, taking care of business, and putting on for the city, man. So it's good. It's good to be here, man, on the show, man. I appreciate you guys having me, bro. It's good to be here, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Roderick's being a little bit humble, all right? So he started off in Banning, was on that JUCO grind, and then made it out to Southern Utah, and then made to the Buffs, and then was working with the Commanders for a bit. So, you know, he's been on that grind, and Rodrick was kind of a special player when I was watching him because you could tell he played with that emotion, with that fire, and he, as he likes to say, he'll self-admit it, he got that dog in him, you know? So in this, we just want to get a little workout in and be able to talk to Rodrick about his life, you know, how everything's been, and the hustle, playing for the Buffaloes, you know, playing with the Commanders for a bit, and also, you know, we want to go and talk about just life across the board and his plans and what we're doing now. And hopefully we can go ahead and share a positive message here and motivate and inspire anybody who has hopes and dreams, aspiration of playing football at a high level, but just doing anything at a high level. So let's get into it.
Oh, man, you flattered me, bro. I needed to go to playlist.
Playlist? What you mean?
The lifting playlist, bro.
For me?
The lifting playlist.
I feel like right now has been exclusively 50 Cent.
50 Cent? Okay.
50 Cent, but okay. Also I love J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah. I don't know about.
No, you know what? I would say J. Cole, he's actually all right.
He's good, but obviously lifting, it's not necessarily the most hype. I gotta say that. 50's just been my grind right now, but dude, I like everything. I like all different types of genres and music, but it's probably, rap's just the main one for when I'm really trying to get hype.
When trying to get hype?
Yeah. I was seeing some of the songs. I didn't know Shilo had a song, or he had music.
Yeah, man. He be in the studio, bro.
Yeah.
And then he'll send me his little albums and songs and stuff like that, bro. So
I saw you tag him on one of your stories. You put his song. I said, no way, that's Shilo? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, bro. He be trying to make music, bro. I mean, he does make music.
Yeah.
He's actually talented, bro.
I was listening to it. I was like, that's solid.
Yeah, he's actually all right, bro. I'll give it to him. I would say that, bro. So Shilo, if you watching this or when you watch this, bro, you're all right, bro. If I ain't told you yet, bro, you're all right, bro.
That's funny. All right, Rodrick. So one of the things is like, bro, like I see when you play like with that emotion, with that drive. You got that dog in you, right? Yeah. I don't feel like that's something that just pops up, right? That's something that is, one, you're probably born with to some degree.
Sure.
Two, it's also kind of bred into you, whether it be your upbringing, your environment. And I know you've been talking a lot about how central your dad was, right, in your life. He said that when you were 8 years old, he's like, you tackle trash cans and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So could you talk to me more about like what it was like growing up, you know, out in Banning, trying to play football? And what was your childhood like with your parents and everything?
Yeah, bro. It was, I would say it was kind of tough, especially with me being small. I was always the little kid out of the bunch. So I was always the smallest one. But no, man, my dad, he was tough on me, bro. He was tough on me. Yeah. He kept instilling it to me like, bro, you gonna get bigger, bro. Just, you gotta believe, because I was always the little one. So I'm like, man, well, I gotta be the little guy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he was like, just keep working, bro. He said, just keep stacking days. And it was funny because I was one of the kids, and all my friends and cousins, they all played basketball and they was playing other sports. And I was like, Dad, I want to play basketball too. And he like, nah, bro, you not playing basketball. I'm like, why? He like, you're not good enough. Like, he was being like brutally honest. And I mean,
and how old were you?
I was young, bro. I was good, like 10 years old, bro. I'm like, I want to play basketball. He's like, nah, bro, you're not good. And like, he was being brutally honest. And like, at the time, I didn't get it, bro. And I remember I would go back home with my friends and be like, yeah, we got basketball practice and stuff like that. I just be like, bro, like I just want to play basketball. And while they was out there shooting hoops, my pops had me in the front yard tackling trash cans and stuff like that. So, I mean, he really didn't have to instill to me that kind of that dog in me. I would kind of just take it out, like, you don't let me play basketball, okay. And we'll go in the front yard and tackle the stuff like that.
So there was a little bit of anger.
There was a little bit of anger in there. He never really understood that, but for a while I had a little like, I don't like how you ain't let me play basketball, so I kind of used that a little bit as a
You're like, fine, if this is what you make me do, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it with some aggression.
Yeah.
And I think over time it just became just a habit, and it's just like now when I see something, they tell me go tackle it. I'd be like if you was right now to tell me to run through the brick wall, I probably would run all the way through the brick wall up to the street type. But
so it seems like there's something that's underlying where, for when you were younger, you were smaller and you kind of doubted your. Were people like push you around, bullying a little?
No. I wasn't letting that happen. Yeah, no. I ain't letting no bullying go on.
Yeah. But it was more like, all right, you kind of doubted, right? A little bit, and so you had that chip on your shoulder from the jump, and then being from Banning too, right? As you started to get older, people didn't even really know where you're from, right?
Yeah.
So that's something that, like, when that kind of anger and that fire started there, but like, how did it foster? Because that only gets you like so far, right? You had to develop the skills, the discipline, the regiment. How else did it go from like, all right, you're tackling trash cans, now how you end up playing for Colorado and doing all these things?
That's the thing, man. Like I said, the work, I just put in the work. And I mean, even when I was doubting myself, I would keep hearing like, bro, like, you actually good, like you can hit, bro, like you hit hard. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, man, whatever. I'm just keep brushing off, but it's like it started to turn into a habit, and I heard it so much, I started to believe in myself. So once I started to believe it, I think that's what took me to the next level. And once I believed in it myself, I felt like, okay, you know what? Maybe I can't actually take this to a whole other level. I think once I tapped into that, it was off to the races, bro.
So for you, once it was like, okay, the anger and the fire and that pushed you to do it enough to then have some reps, and then you were like, oh, okay. And then people were saying stuff, and you're like, all right. Then once you believed in yourself, then it's like when that mode just switched.
That's that, and I feel like that's the key. Once you believe in something, it's hard to not achieve your goal. I would say that to anybody that I could. Once you believe in something, it's very hard to take somebody off of that type of belief. As soon as you got that strong belief in that you can reach your goal and reach your full potential, it's impossible. I would say, man, even for just getting to the point where you believe in yourself, man, it's just, I feel like it just comes with work. I feel like it's kind of impossible to just have some type of belief if you know you ain't put the work in. So if you doubting, and that was the thing, like even when I was doubting, I felt like, I mean, I was a kid, but I really wasn't all the way into football, because it was like I want to play basketball too, so I wasn't all the way fully bought into just straight football. And once I had just said, you know what, and I took it on the chin that I wasn't gonna be able to play basketball, I said, you know what, let me just play it so I can just get him off my back, man. Talking about my pops and and like I said, once I started to hear people say like, man, you actually good, man, like just keep working, like you actually gonna be all right. And I started hearing it, and it turned into that belief. And like I said, once you believe in something, it's hard to get you off, man. So I felt like in order to believe, you gotta put the work in. I feel like if you feel like you're unprepared or you don't have a plan, it's hard to believe in something you ain't worked for. So
to that end though, Rodrick, I have to say, like, I bet you if you would have went as hard and believed in yourself in basketball, you probably, like, it's not just that you're a great football player. It's you're a driven person, right? And I think that's the thing that a lot of people see successful people and, oh, they're great, they're great businessmen, they're great this, they're great that. And it's like, I think there's just something that's central to greatness, which I think is believing in yourself and backing yourself 100%. You know? And so, bro, if you would have believed in yourself in basketball and you would have been like, I'm gonna prove everybody wrong, you probably could have done pretty well. You know?
But what I would say, I can't even say that. Cause I was gonna say I probably wouldn't have been as tall enough to make it to the NBA, but
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I think I still would have made a good run for it if I'd have just had the chance to do it. But yeah, I feel like this belief, man, that belief is strong, bro. It's real strong, man.
Dude, I share the sentiment with you though.
Yeah.
Because I'll just be honest. So every sport I played, like in high school, I made varsity, right? You know, I was like, man, that's cool. Except basketball. I was JV the entire time, bro. And the craziest thing was I didn't care about any of the other sports. I played football, you know, I played like I loved them. It was cool, the team, everything. But basketball was the one sport that I loved, and it was the one that when I was going junior to be a senior, and I realized like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna make varsity. Like, I had this like existential crisis, bro. I was like, yo, like my entire life, I just thought I wanted to play in the NBA. Like that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. And so when that shattered, I was like, yo, like I got to think about job. I got to think about other stuff. And that was like, I swear, bro, I was like 15, 16 years old. And I was like, bro, my life's over.
That's lifing, bro. Life was lifing, bro.
It was funny, man, because like, I had no chance at playing the NBA since I was born, bro.
Nah, bro. No. Life be lifing, bro. Yeah. I always say that. Life be lifing, bro.
That's how it is, man. Sometimes those moments.
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
See, it's all coming back. It's easy.
See, now I feel like you trying to test my gangster, bro. When you say you want to put some more weight on there, nah, I gotta put some more weight on there, man.
Rod, I got you, man. How many clips that I have seen of you just smashing people, and you think I'm out here trying to test you?
No, man. No, I'm just talking.
Nah, I'm playing too, bro. Got you, man. And so, I think one of the things, like, I even took notes, bro. I wanted to make sure that I covered.
That's love, bro.
No, for real.
That's love, man.
So I know that you were saying when you and your dad, you guys were watching Jackson State play, right? When Coach Prime was coaching them, and you said like, yeah, I want to play for them, right? And you know, like when you hit the transfer portal and then you got the call.
Yeah.
You said you and your dad were cheering, jumping around. I remember when I got into Brown, my knee and my dad were like, yeah, I was jaw high fiving. Like, was it a moment like that? Like, tell me about it. Tell me about it, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it was funny because even before I even hit the portal, I was talking to my dad. I'm like, dude, like, I think I did everything I can at Southern Utah, bro. I said, I only got 1 year left. We only got one chance to make it to the league. I said, and I'm thinking about just taking that chance. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you know what? Whatever you want to do, I'm behind you. And I want to say that next day I went in there and hit the transfer portal. And you know, it's almost like, you ever sent a text to a girl and then you just throw the phone and you run and just wait, like you don't want to see what's going on? It was one of them. So I hit the portal, posted on Twitter, and I just threw the phone. And I didn't look at the phone for like a few hours. I let it just go. Yeah. And I went back on my phone, and I want to say there was teams from all over in my DMs hitting me. And so I'm looking. I'm like, yo, Dad, so-and-so just hit. We got Pitt just hit. Virginia just hit. And we were sitting on the phone. He was like, you know, it'd be crazy, man, if Coach Prime and them hit you. I said, man, that would be the biggest, like, that'd be the best thing that has happened probably within my whole life. And I want to say within, like I said, the next 24 hours, I got that text and I seen it. And my first, like, I kind of felt like I was like, there's no way, bro. This got to be like a burner account. Somebody's playing with me, bro. I'm like, there's no way Colorado just hit me after I just said that. Yeah. And so I'm looking and I see the coach. It was Coach Dancy. And I'm looking, I'm like, let me go look if he's a real coach. So I went and looked and he was actually a real coach. So I was like, yo. So I text my dad. I'm like, Dad, bro, are you free? Can I call you? Like, they just hit. Yeah. And so I get on the phone. I'm like, bro, they just hit me. And so we on the phone jumping up and down. Yeah. So I'm in my crib in Utah and I'm loud. My friends just come up like, bro, what happened? I'm like, bro, Colorado just hit me. So my dad's all hyped up and stuff like that, bro. And I said, soon as I got off, even when I got that text, I said, you know what? I texted the coach. I said, if you can get me to Colorado, we can end all this suspension right now, bro. Just get me there, it's over with. We don't got to go back and forth with no other teams and stuff like that. I said, you give me to Colorado, it's over with. Yeah. And I want to say, that weekend, I was up there and it was crazy, man, because before that my visit there, I was at Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
And so Cincinnati, I'm on a visit at Cincinnati, and Cincinnati is throwing me all this money. They're like, bro, we got all this money for you. Because we had mentioned that I had Coach Prime the next day. So it was kind of like a flight home, get up in the morning, then the limo come pick us up, take us back to the airport, and then we go to Colorado. So I told him, I said, I got Coach Prime tomorrow. So I'm just letting y'all know, trying to give y'all a heads up. And so they're like, I mean, what can we do? We can give you money, NIL money. So they're throwing a bag. So they're sitting there throwing a bag, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? This might not sound too bad. And so I'm sitting there, and we get on the plane, and the coaches is like, bro, you got to commit. So Cincinnati's blowing my phone up, like, bro, commit. And I was just like, you know what? I said, right now, you guys have like my total interest right now. So if it was to be ended, I would probably commit to y'all. Talking to Cincinnati, right? The next morning, we had Colorado. I went to Colorado, and I talked to Coach Prime and seen all the coaches and stuff like that. And when I got there, I said, yes, I would. And it was messed up because when I committed, I tried to commit like behind the scenes, but for somehow, some way, it blew up. I couldn't text the Cincinnati coaches beforehand before it went all mainstream. So the next morning when I committed to Colorado, I woke up, my phone was all blown up by Cincinnati. Like, man, what happened, man? We thought we had you. I'm like, nah, man, it was... And that's the thing, because me and my dad got into an argument about it. And he was just like, bro, like, this is Coach Prime. This is a one-in-a-lifetime deal. Because I was like, Cincinnati was throwing a little bit of money. And at the time, my pops, he said, bro, let's keep the main thing. He said, when you enter the portal, you didn't ask for no money. Yeah. You just wanted to shot to play on the biggest stage and get a chance to go to the NFL. That was your question. That was your ass. Yeah. And I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. So we went from there, bro. And from there, it was over, bro.
Bro, that's awesome.
It was turned up, bro.
Yo, Rod,
it was
bro,
crazy.
like hearing that is so cool.
Yeah.
And it's even more cool knowing where you came from to knowing that you got hurt last 5 games of your senior year in high school, right? Or was it?
No, I had to sit out. I was
sit out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had to sit out the last 5 games.
Yeah.
Then you go JUCO. Then you go, got to Southern Utah.
Yeah.
And then you got to make it to that. Like, I watched some of the stuff with you and just like watching the way you play and stuff.
Sure.
It just shows that fire, that tenacity, that drive. They doubted, slept on, banning, they don't even know where it is. And you've been grinding. And then to get that phone call right after you just said it. And then Cincinnati's out here, you're like, yo, these are my dreams.
Yeah.
So I just imagine it's so much sweeter and maybe different because you didn't just come out of high school going there, you were working for it.
Right.
And that's freaking cool, man.
Yeah, bro. I love that. It's been a grind, bro.
Hell yeah.
Still grinding, man. That's life,
here.
bro. It's life, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Never want to give up on your dreams, man. Yep. If you got something, that's the message for the day. If you got something you want to do, go do it, man. Don't care about what nobody else say. Just go do it. It's your life. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you're going to do, you got to do it to the fullest. And make sure you believe. You're going to get everything that you want, man. That's the key. That's the key to success is believing. Even when things don't seem right or if the tables ain't turned right, you ain't getting dealt the right hand, it's all right, man. Them good cards gonna come around, and when they come around, go ahead and play them and get all the rewards you reap for, bro. It's gonna pay off, man.
That's right.
You gotta believe, man. Gotta believe.
Love that, man.
That's what I would always tell myself. Like even when I was playing, I'm like, if you're gonna run me over, you're gonna have to run me completely over to the point to where it's like I'm gonna have to be hurt or something, because I'm not gonna just sit here and just let you just think you can do anything to me. Yeah. So my whole mindset was just, if you're gonna get me, you better bring everything that you got. And it was funny because me and Shilo, we always talk about it, even still to this day. Like the worst thing in football, I feel like, is being the last man to tackle a defender, and he has a clear path to go either way. Yeah. And it's like we will always have conversations like, bro, if I'm going to get mixed or if I'm going to get juked, he's going to have to do the best juke move ever. Because at this point, all I can do is just run as fast as I can and just aim for one target. And hopefully that target does not move.
Yeah.
So I would just go ahead and I would try to aim like towards the top of the hip or like lower on the thigh. And I'm like, if I get juked, if I get mixed, man, I hope they don't play it on ESPN. I hope it don't turn into a meme, but you're gonna have to give me with your best juke move, bro.
Yeah. You know what? That's actually super key. Actually, I was thinking about this, kind of unrelated, but related. It's like, I think so many people in life are afraid to commit 100%. And like when you're making those tackles, especially, you know, if it's a mismatch in size, right?
Yeah.
Not in heart, but in size, right?
Yeah.
You have to commit 100%. You back off 10%.
Yeah.
You're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get hurt, whatever. Right. So like, I think in life, people are scared to commit to whether it's the tackle 100%. They're scared to commit to go on the business 100%. They're scared to commit to go for that job that they want 100%. They're scared to commit with proposing and marrying that girl 100%. Like, and having that kid going 100%, showing up, being present as a father. Like, people are scared to go 100% because they're scared if you go 100%, you can end up on skates. You can end up on the highlight reel, the ankle's broken. But the only way you are going to make that full tackle and that you go hard, in my experience, you know better than me, right? But the only way that you're going to, you know, get that job, get the opportunity and really be able to see success is if you don't care if you fail going full speed, you know? But people are too afraid, so they kind of slow down, you know, and then they end up getting juked or run over, or it's even worse sometimes, you know? But you have to go 100%. People are scared to do that, man.
And that's the key thing when you said about failure. And I feel like in today's world, that's what it is. That's the key to it all. Everybody is scared to just fail. Everybody is scared to lose.
Yeah.
But it's like once you realize that you learn from failures too, and you learn from your mistakes, and it makes you better. It's like you can't be afraid to fail. How you gonna learn?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not and I forget who says this, but you hear it all the time. It don't matter how many times you get knocked down. It just matters if you get back up.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, you might be on a highlight reel, getting juked or something like that, but it's a learning moment. You're like, okay, bet, now I know not to never do that again.
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, for the moment, it might suck, but it's like, you got to see the bigger picture. You can't live in the moment. I mean, yeah, live in the moment, but you can't let one thing affect a whole outcome or maybe a possibility of what ifs. You know what I'm saying? If you take that failure, it can build into something that you never seen coming, something greater.
I'll just be honest.
Yeah.
You ever missed a tackle?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Multiple times.
Right. Hey, you beat yourself up over it, right?
Yeah.
But you also made a lot of tackles too, right?
Right.
So in order to make that, you know, prime time tackle where, you know, you forced a fumble against UCLA, you had to put in the work. There were a lot of tackles that maybe you missed when you were in JUCO, when you were kind of in high school, right? There were some times in which maybe you weren't performing at your best, but you learned from that. And so when you can make the primetime play, that comes from all the times in which you failed and learned, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, talk to us about that moment.
That's facts, man, because like you said, man, that prime time moment, like I said, I mean, I missed a lot of tackles in my career, bro. I missed a lot of tackles, but I would say just me missing them tackles, bro. I'm just comfortable in that environment. If I miss a tackle, oh what? It's next play. Forget it. I'm gonna get another chance to make another tackle. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, I just went in there. I had no worries about if I miss a tackle or what, man. It is what it is,
bro.
And
you were telling me though when you made that tackle and against that guy at UCLA, you said he looked you in the eye.
Yeah. No, we made eye contact for sure. Because I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, do you want to go to the left? Do you want to go to the right? Or what you gonna try to do? And I seen his demeanor, and it wasn't like he wasn't trying to go nowhere but through me. So I said, okay, then let's go ahead. Come on. So he came and he tried to run me over and do what he did. And next thing you know, the ball's in the air. Somebody, my teammate, Cam, is catching it, and we going the other way. But yeah, bro, I was comfortable in that moment. I was comfortable, bro.
And you fully committed.
I was comfortable, and I fully committed. And I said, you know what? It's me versus you. I put the work in. Let's see if you put the work in too.
Yo,
that's what it was.
Yo,
and the results showed.
The results showed. Hard work pays off, bro. I love that, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, but kudos to him though, man. He actually plays for the Chiefs now, bro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
man.
So he plays for the Chiefs. So kudos to him, man.
Yeah.
But that play that time we was able to see who was the better man.
Hey, you won that one, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's love, bro. You doing your research, man.
Oh, bro, of course, bro.
That's love, man.
I was watching you, bro.
That's love. Yeah, I had an interception too, man. I should have. That was like taking candy from a baby, bro. The ball went behind his back. The dude couldn't catch it. I could have went, just took it off his back and just would have ran in the end zone, man. I remember getting back to the sideline. And Coach Prime, like, come on, dog. I can hear it now. Come on, dog. I need that. You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. We need those. We need those.
Yeah.
I went to the sideline like, my bad, coach. My bad, coach. But
hey, when you say my bad, coach, what will he say to that?
He was, and it's funny. Cause if you would go and make a mistake and you get back on the sideline and he'll talk to you and the coach is just chewing you out and you be like, my bad, my bad. And his response will be, no, it's my bad. Right. Oh. It's my bad. It's my bad for putting you in that position. And but that's the thing though. He knew he could say it to, and he knew that it would turn on a different type of switch. So when I heard it, I said, okay. And then that's when the other plays started to come. And when the fumble came, I said, okay, bet. And he knows how to turn up that switch where it's like, Rod, like, I need to see something right now. Go make up for it. He know I'm gonna make up for it. So he knows how to turn it up, man. But yeah, you go in there. One thing I would say, if you're a recruit going to Colorado, don't say my bad. Don't say my bad, bro. Cause it's gonna come back to bite you. And he can be like, you know what? It's my bad. It's my bad. He said, but don't worry about it. We ain't gonna put you back in there. Then you gonna feel a type of way. So it's like, you know what? Just take the coaching. You be like, you know what? I got you next play, coach. Type of deal. But saying my bad, nah. If you say my bad, you wasn't fully prepared for it.
Yeah. One of the questions that I was curious about, like, they got the Prime Video documentary. Yeah. They got, a lot of publicity and stuff for where you were at with Coach Prime and everything. And I think that's cool, man. I think so many people are watching young men like you out there working, grinding, and they're watching it from behind the screens. Yeah. Right. And it's just crazy sometimes how people have these opinions and people say all these things, or they think they know somebody, or they have the feeling like they could put out some type of criticism about the play, but about a man, it's like, you don't know nothing. Like you're watching the screen. That's my understanding, right? Yeah. From people who may think they know me from what they see on the screen sometimes. And I try to be authentic and everything, but to that end, like, is there anything like that maybe people wouldn't know about Coach Prime, or, some things like in the locker room that people don't get to see? Because even what you just told me right now with him saying, oh, that's my bad, that just speaks to the men that he's developing, Yeah. That's cool, man. So is there anything that people wouldn't know that's only in the locker room? I
mean, if they really sit and think, man, and sit and pay attention, you'll see that he's just building up young men. Like he's literally like a father figure to everybody on the team. Yeah. And it's like, he knows his certain players that he can like talk to a certain way, or he can kind of get that dog out of them. And if they need just that shoulder to cry on, he can do that too. So it's like Coach Prime was just always he was always trying to put us up on game. That was his thing. I'm always give you game. You ain't gonna never get no game from me. And just a matter of if you want to soak it up or not. So just being there, bro. He'll teach you a lot, man, how to do stuff off the field. Like his main thing was, what you gonna do after football? Yeah, this football stuff is cool. Mm-hmm. You nice, you good and stuff like that. But what's after football? Let's figure out what's after football. Yeah. And I think there was even a clip from this past season when some of the players, they had kids. And he had went out and he had opened up bank accounts for their kids, and they put money in the bank accounts for the kids. And they're like, you know what? I'm going to give all you guys with kids on the team, I'm going to make them a bank account, and there's going to be money in there for them that you guys can just sit there and start building and just saving up for your kids when they get older. Yeah. So just stuff like that, man. He's always about life after football. That's cool, football is going to be there, but it's not going to be there forever. You know what I'm saying? So he was always spitting us gems out, man, about just what's next after ball. Yeah. And I remember it was crazy because it was one time, I think, bro, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. We got team meeting, and people coming in there slow, slouch, still got eye boogers in your eyes and stuff like that. And before every film session, he'll open up with just some words. We'll watch a motivational video sometimes, and he'll just open up some words. But this time, he kind of did it different. He was just like, let's talk about what's after football. Well, let's forget all the playbooks, all of that. What's the plan for after football? And he said, If you got a plan if football was to stop right now, what would be your plan? If you got a plan, raise your hand. And I want to say only one player raised his hand. And he was like, I got this business with my dad. We got this little trucking, farming business and stuff like that. And Coach Prime was like, that's good. And he was like, but now for the rest of y'all, he said, y'all got to figure it out. He said, because for some of y'all, this is going to be the last time y'all play ball. So y'all got to figure it out. Figure out what you want to do. Yeah. And I feel like that kind of hit home because I tried to sit there. I thought about it. I said, you know what would I do? Yeah. Like if my season was to end today and I was like, all right, bet. Like what would I do? And I had to find a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's kind of just, even stuff like that, it'll give you that extra push. Like, you know what? I got to go to the league. Or I got to figure it out. Man. I got to do something because it's like after football, what's next? Yeah. What's next? And I feel like right now, that's where I'm at, bro. I got finished. I hung up the cleats. And recently, bro, I just been sitting, pondering on what I want to do next, bro. I want to build businesses, bro. And just keep expanding, bro. Keep expanding. And right now, man, I'm real big on energy. So just even the people around me, man. Yeah. If you got bad energy, man, don't even come around me, bro. Yeah, I love that. It's that type of mindset, bro. Because it's like I just need to be around. And that's the thing. I had just watched the podcast with Nipsey Hussle. Oh, bro. And he was. How do you watch Nipsey and not want to go do? Like, no, you gotta grow. Yo, I love Nipsey, bro. Yeah, like, bro. I be tuned up on him, bro. Bro, you asked me about who I listen to. Yeah. Nipsey, 50. Yeah. Everyone who's like, I love Big Sean too. But like, I just love people who. They have like that drive, that hustle, that ambition, that like I want to go, that grind, that chip on the shoulder a little bit, you know? Yeah. So I just relate to that, man. That's so cool. Yeah, bro. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, bro. Nipsey, that's the thing. Nipsey, man, he's always dropping gems, bro. Always. He's always dropping gems. That's what real ones do, it seems like. Yeah. Real ones always putting other people on game. And that's what you said, Coach Prime's putting you on game. That's how you know that it's not just the show. It's like, that's a real one, bro. Right. And that's the thing. That's like, cool. Just being around the good energy. You don't want to be around somebody that's going to want to make you elevate. Yeah. Like Nipsey Hussle was talking, they asked him a question. They was like, are you the smartest on your team? He said, no, I'm probably the dumbest on my team. And it's like, it puts you in the mindset of like, surround yourself with people you want to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like people that's on a different type of plateau, that's on a higher pedestal than you know what I'm saying? It's just going to automatically just elevate. Like if you, say right now, if you was rich and you was hanging around a lot of broke people, eventually you're going to end up being broke. And they probably going to have their hand out and doing stuff like that. But if you was broke and you hung around a lot of rich people, then you'll sit there like, you'll start soaking up game and eventually you'll turn into the rich person. Yeah. So it's like surround yourself with stuff that's gonna benefit you, bro, and stuff that's gonna elevate your game, bro. I love that. And it starts with the energy, bro. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of stuff starts with energy, bro. Whatever you dish out, you're gonna get in return. So you might not get caught dishing out bad energy. You might get caught stealing something, or might not get caught stealing something or doing something you ain't got no business doing. But eventually, it's gonna come back around to you, bro. That's just the law of gravity. It's gonna come back to you. Whatever you're gonna do, it's gonna come back to you. So. I would say surround yourself with good energy, bro. Even when nobody's watching this, good energy. Yeah, it's gonna take you a long way, bro. Bro, and that's what for sure. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell a story about you while you hit the set. Don't worry. So, how I even met Rodrick to begin with was I was working out at local gym here, right? Rodrick's from Banning, out here in Redlands, and I saw him wearing the Colorado shorts. He was out there just chilling, minding his own business, and I was like, oh, man, I gotta go say what's up. At least just say just talk to him, and just went up to him, introduced myself, had a little chat. He was super cool, super mellow, super chill, and I was like, hey, what's your Instagram, bro? He was a little hesitant. He's like, man, nah, I ain't give you Instagram. But then he did, we were cool, and then fast forward couple months now, maybe 6 months plus, and now we get to be here and have a podcast together. But more so, we're talking behind the scenes and stuff. And Rodrick's a cool dude, man, and so that's awesome. And when it comes to surrounding yourself with good people and good energy, one of the key aspects is you got to go out there and find those people.
You got to go out there, introduce yourself, shake a hand. Because, yeah, it's about attraction. Things will be attracted to you, but you got to meet God halfway. And his finger's always extended, and you just got to extend yours. That means you got to go introduce yourself and shake a hand. And I did that, and now we're here, you know? And any gems you're getting from this, being able to learn about Rodrick's story here, like, it just comes on the other side of being able to introduce yourself and to be able to just put the ball over the rim, give it a chance for things to happen, you know? So, you know, they say, tell me who you're with, I'll tell you who you are, right? When you're working for it, you know? Because they say the work you do in empty stadiums is what fills them.
Yeah, what fills them, yeah, for sure.
So what about when it gets tough at training? Like, what does it look like when you hit that different mode?
That's the thing, bro. I'm a big competitor, bro. I'm super competitive. So if I see somebody like, I don't know, if I may be breathing a little hard and I look to my left and he ain't breathing as hard, I'm like trying to suck it up, not breathe at all. I'm just competitive in everything I do, bro. So just me in general, like when the lights wasn't on,
yeah.
Behind the scenes, bro, like in the weight room, I'm in the weight room. I'm gonna make sure I'm the strongest skill in here.
Yeah.
I don't care what's going on, I'm the strongest skill. So I wanna say, like, even for the pro day, I did 225 18 times. So I even got off the bench and they was just like, what the freak? Like scouts was looking like, was he just at 18? Type of deal. So I'm just super competitive, bro. So just
that's way more than your body weight, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So even if like when the lights is off, bro,
yeah, like
it's just that little like that hunger in me. If I see something on my phone, even if I just look up and I see somebody doing footwork drills, I'm like, I can do it better than bro. And I go out there, I do footwork drills.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know, bro. It's kind of just a mind game thing, but yeah, bro, I'm super competitive, bro. Around the clock, bro.
That's awesome, man. Because I think that's super important. Like so many people see your success and how you've been grinding, you've been hustling. You know, you went from JUCO, you made it to a place here. You're working hard. Like, I think there's a lot of people, young people out there, maybe, you know, young boys out there watching who maybe want to do the same thing, or just people in general who are inspired by like people working hard and achieving their dreams. Like, it's not just about what you see, the game day stuff. Like, how much work did you put in the weight room, on the field? You see something on Instagram, you're like, that's a new footwork drill. You're like, I'm gonna go do it. Yeah. So like, that's a really important part, is like the behind the scenes. Yeah. You know.
I mean, that's the thing though. Like, I want to say you're gonna practice more than you play.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not approach every practice like it's game day? Once you approach practice like it's game day every day, bro. Mm-hmm. When you go to when it's game time, it's gonna get easier. You got breaks, you get water, you get to get on the sideline, you get fans, you get jackets, you get music, all stuff like that. So yeah, bro, everything behind the scenes down to taking care of your body, doing the right thing when nobody's watching, but it all pays off, bro.
Yeah.
It all pays off.
When I guess, you know, I practiced like at Colorado and stuff, like, were there any things that were some kind of things that like resonated with you in terms of taking care of your body, recovery, practice, like any things that were like important about the work that you're doing outside of the field and off the field? Yeah,
we had these little cold tubs and ice tubs, and before that I really wasn't a big ice tub or hot tub. I'm like, bro, I go out there, play, bro, I'm cool, bro, I go home, rest, I'm back up. But
play Xbox, eat some chicken.
Yeah, I'm chilling, eating hot Cheetos and stuff like that. And it got to a point when I got there, and it's like, it was like a reality check, because I had seen, you know, Travis Hunter is the best college football player in college football. So I get there, he's in there doing extra treatment before practice. And I'm like, what are you doing in here before practice? We ain't even had practice. Well, he not sore. I know he's not sore, but he's in there taking care of his body. I see dudes in there taking care of their body. Shedeur in there taking care of his body in the pool, doing footwork and stuff like that. And I want to say, bro, just that alone, bro, just going in there. And I would say, like, it's the preparation before you go to battle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, even before you even touch the armor, before you touch your protection, your weapons, bro, it's all the preparation. Go in there, stretch, bro, get your mind right, and just getting that mindset. It's just a preparation before the battle. Preparation before the battle. And I would say that really resonated with me, bro. Just being prepared for anything. Being prepared for anything. So
that's cool, man. And it seems as if it goes back to full belief in yourself as well, right? Where it's like, if you really believe you are a high level player, you really believe you're about to go make those plays on game day, you really believe that you're about to go and do something great in this world, whether it's in football or beyond,
you're not going to treat a Lamborghini or Ferrari, like you're not going to put the cheap gas and just scratch it up or whatever, right? You're going to take care of it. Right. And I think when and I had this moment where that finally clicked for me when I was like, oh man, like I actually believe I want to be great. I want to do great things. I want to help the world. And it's like, then I got to treat myself like that. And you had that moment and you were like, oh, you know what? Foam rolling's probably good.
Foam rolling. Go ahead and get in the pool before practice and stuff like that, bro. Yeah, bro. Like you said, it's funny that you said that with the Lamborghini because, I mean, growing up, I was not a big breakfast guy, bro. So my dad would be on me like, bro, you got to eat something. Like, we got a game in an hour, you got to eat something. Yeah. So he would always say, you don't want to go in there and you got a Ferrari, you over there putting in gas, you put in your Honda. You don't want to put Honda gas in a Ferrari, man. It's not going to work. Yeah. You're going to have problems and stuff like that. So, yeah, bro, that's a big thing, bro. Just preparation before the battle, bro. Like, that's cool. And just believing in yourself, bro. Taking that step, bro. Gotcha. Taking that extra step is what's it's gonna separate you from a lot of people, bro. Yeah.
You know what's crazy, Rod, is like that's one of the things I wanted to ask was like, you know, were there any moments for you playing with, you know, Shedeur, Shilo, Travis Hunter, right? Like, are there any moments where you were like, these guys, like the way in which they care about themselves or the way in which they're thinking, their mindset, or just like any moments that you've seen on and off the field that were like, oh, that's representative of something different, you know?
I would say, and that's the thing, this past year, I know you guys seen the big old stuff about Travis Hunter and stuff like that, bro. And I would say, bro, like, Travis, I want to say every time I even went out, like just to chill, like the team was going out, we chilling, he was nowhere to be found in sight. Like, bro was just like, nah, bro, I'm cool, bro. Like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to do that. Like, I just want to just go home, bro, play my games, just chill, bro. Yeah. And, like, at first I was kind of like, bro, you weird, bro. Like, what? Like, why are you not trying to hang out with all of us? Like, everybody going out, but you're not going out. Yeah. And over time, I'm starting to realize, like, it's just, like, you don't got to be in that limelight, bro. Like, he did, and that's what makes him so great, bro. He does the extras. And it's like, when we go out, he's like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm staying at the crib, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the game. And it's like, just stuff like that. We out partying, maybe after the game. We don't go to bed. We don't go to bed. It's 3, 4 o'clock. He already asleep, bro. In bed, it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. He's already asleep, bro. Yeah. And it's like, it's just little stuff. Like, it's the little stuff, bro, that just makes a big difference. But yeah, bro, I would say that stuck with me, man. With Travis, I never seen him outside, and I know it was a big old thing about him and his girl, man. No, bro, and this is another thing too. He wasn't just sitting out in the car, just sitting there waiting for her to get out the thing. Like, of course, he's not just gonna sit there in the parking lot all night, just wait. Like, he's not doing that, bro. Like, he probably dropped her off, went to the crib, probably played the game, and when she was like, I'm ready, then he'll go do that. And it's like, what do you want him to do? Go on to party too? He doesn't want to party, bro. He has a whole different mindset. Yeah. And that's what I was trying to tell guys. Like, y'all sitting there trying to bash him, bro, but when you sit there and actually look back, like, his mindset was just on a totally different level than the rest of us, bro. Yeah. And that's what makes him so great. That's why he has the Heisman. That's why he's about to go to #1 pick of the draft, probably. Yeah. And it's just stuff like that, bro. It's just a game changer, bro. Just different, bro.
That's cool, man. When you can see that there's like habits instilled that people have that you can already tell they're separating themselves like that, you know? Yeah. And what's crazy is it seems like I remember some people that, you know, I've been around that were doing really well in school, and, you know, when they went on to go do really, you know, great things, work great jobs, or, you know, do big stuff. And it's like, you could tell that there were little moments where they decided to stay in, or they decided to, you know, focus on something where you're like, man, you're weird. Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, everybody going out, bro. Yeah, like, and then now that you say, you know, like, hey, we're doing something besides football now, and life has become more than that. You know, like, you start to see like, oh, this stuff starts to. That's what makes sense. You know, like separating yourself like that, and I think there's like a moment where it clicks for everybody. Like, what was the moment where you had that, like, it clicked for you? That, like, you were like, oh, I got to do different stuff if I really want to be different in life. I
would probably say, well, probably when I came back from, when I was with the Commanders, I had came back home, and, you know me, I'm like, yeah, I'm still probably going to go back and get a call, go back to play and stuff like that. And time went on, and I found myself, and I kind of felt like I hit rock bottom, bro. Like I couldn't operate, do the things that I used to do, like, and just stay like active and stuff like that. So, bro, I was in my room, bro. I didn't come out my room. I barely talked to my peoples and stuff like that, and they could notice that I kind of fell into depression, and I was going to Bible class and stuff like that. Yeah. And it was just like, bro, like you can't just throw in the towel. You can't throw the towel. And it was crazy because I was reading the David
Goggins,
his book. Yeah. And in his book he said, what he said, in my corner, he said, there's only a cup, man, and some water. He said, there's no towel. You can't throw the towel in. So once I had, it had kind of resonated with me a little bit. And I'm just like, I try to keep telling myself, I ain't got no towel. I can't throw the towel in. Like, I just got a cup, man, and some water. I can't throw the towel in. And I want to say one day, man, I went to Bible class, bro, and I was just so down bad, bro. I was just depressed. I was like, you know what, bro, I'm good, bro. And one of the people that were up there, and they were just saying, just the mere fact of you just smiling, bro, just being around people, it can change somebody else, bro. Like, just keep going, bro. Yeah. Like, just keep going, because it's like you got people that you don't even know probably looking up to you. Yeah. If they see you throwing the towel, bro, what do you think is gonna make them want to do? So I feel like at that moment, that's when it kind of clicked. I said, you know what? I got to find a different purpose. I got to find something that to where it's like, I got to do it because I want to do it for myself. And I felt like that was the thing. And also what Nipsey also said, he said, would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world, or at peace with the world and at war with yourself? Right? So I had to sit there and be like, you know what? Like, what was my true desire? What was my true purpose? And I sat there, I'm like, yeah, I mean, playing college football, you're gonna want the fame, the girls, the jewelry, the money, the clothes, the cars, all that. And it's like, eventually, bro, it's all gonna leave. Yeah. And you still have no purpose. Yeah. And so I felt like when I understood what my purpose was and what I wanted my purpose to be, I think that's when it gave me that extra push. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna get it, I gotta get it on my own, because nobody else is gonna sit here to get it for me. Yep. So I feel like when I found my purpose, that's when I'm like, you know what? Okay. It's time to pick the pieces up and just focus on myself, bro. Focus on yourself and elevating yourself. Don't worry about trying to impress everybody else, bro. Be at peace with yourself, bro.
That's so powerful, man. That so powerful. Like, I think so many people are gonna be able to resonate with that message, man. And when it comes to being able to impact people, like, people probably inspired by the way that you play. They're inspired by the big hits. They're inspired by that dog mentality of you going out there and, like, you know, working hard and stuff. Yeah. But you're a multifaceted individual, and most people are. And everything, like your upbringing, the things you're thinking about, the motivation, the pushing harder, the towing the line, the doing the extra sprints, the taking care of your body, all this stuff, like, this is all shaping your mind and your world beliefs. And, like, that's something that needs to be shared with the world, because not everybody's going to play football, right? Everybody, I think, wants to do something good in this world and try to be the best version of themselves in every way. Right. And there's people out there that can listen to that message and be like, yeah, man, like, I want to work hard. I want to grind. Like, I was built for something more in this life, you know? And, like, that's cool, man. There's probably someone, maybe there's a kid out there who watched that, you know, and is able to be like, bro, I didn't want to tell nobody, but I've been kind of in my room for a long time too, bro. And men don't even say depression. They just say, I've been in my room.
Right? And that's the thing I had to learn, bro. Like, being a man, it takes more of a man to be emotional, bro, than it is for a man to act like he's all mojo, like he don't go through nothing. Yeah. We're men, bro. We're human. We all go through things, bro. So it's like, it's okay to be vulnerable sometimes, bro, and just be honest with yourself. Like, I was down bad, bro. I was depressed. I couldn't talk to nobody, bro. I was just in that type of mode, and I had to be honest. I'm like, you know what? It's nothing wrong with being vulnerable, bro. Like, as long as you get back up, just make sure you get back up. Yeah. That's all that matters, if you get back up, bro.
Hey, but the one thing is and I'll let you hit this if you want, is that's that belief where it's like, bro, we don't have a towel to throw. Right. There is no giving up. There is no quitting. It's just not even in your mind.
Right.
And when you accept that, that's the same thing where it's like when you that moment where you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. You know you'll figure it out. You know you're going to find a way. Right. And so it's like, all right, I'm down bad for a little bit. I'm sad. I'm tired right now, but something's going to come. I'm going to stay doing what I know I need to do. So that's what I'm curious about, Rod, is like in that time when you're trying to figure out what am I supposed to do next? What were you thinking? What were you doing? Like, what were you like? This is what I know. What were your next steps? Like, just trying to get you through on the day to day. Of course, church. That seemed like that was fundamental. That's great. What else?
That's the thing, bro. I had got real close or real adamant about getting a diary, bro. I got a little notebook. I wish I would have brought it, bro.
You were
in there? Yeah, in there, bro.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just motivation, bro. Like, I want to say on the first page, I got stuff like, anybody who kneels before God can face any man or something like that. And just like motivation where it just keeps me going. Then on one page, I got like all the attributes and intangibles that I know I have.
Yeah.
I know I'm hardworking.
Yep.
I know I'm courageous.
Yep.
I know I'm relentless.
Yep.
I know I'm gonna finish everything that I start.
Yep.
So it's like, once I start reiterating like, yeah, you know what? I am courageous, bro. Like, I am relentless. Like, why am I still sitting here still feeling like this? And I felt like in that moment, I learned myself.
Yeah.
I was able to learn myself, bro. So, in there, I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Bro, you learned yourself, but real
bro.
talk, you also taught yourself, bro. Because you look back at your own game film of your life, not just the times you're on the field. And you said, I have a stack of undeniable proof that I am who I say I am. Yeah, bro. And that's you taught yourself, bro. That's cool, man. So you're talking about I am statements and affirmations and things that are incredible when it comes to like building up your mental and to make you resilient and strong. And I think it all just comes from you being able to actually be honest with yourself enough to give yourself props for the hard work. Because a lot of times men say, let's be honest with myself. And it's like, yeah, you fucked up here. Or, yeah, you messed up here, right? You know, it's like, but you can also be honest with yourself and be like, yeah, man, I did some good stuff. You know? Yeah. And that's something we forget, I think.
And that's the thing too, like in my little diary or whatever, I put down, it was like any situation, there's been multiple situations where I felt like, well, it seemed like I wasn't built for it, but I still managed to find success. So it's like, when it hit the fan, it might have looked bad, but I still managed a way to figure it out. When I went to JUCO, when I missed 5 games in high school, it felt like the world, I was like, but that's it, bro. Football is done. I still managed to figure out what's next.
Bro.
JUCO. I get hit with JUCO. The crazy part about JUCO, nobody knows this, bro. I played JUCO with the whole broken collarbone.
Really?
So I played my whole JUCO season like this. If you go back and watch my film, my highlights, I'm running around with just one arm like this.
Yeah.
So I didn't have nothing.
And you still got offers?
And I still had offers, bro. And that's the thing, I had to figure it out. I still managed to find success.
You telling me you had one arm?
I had one arm, bro. My clavicle is still broke. Even to this day, even when I work out, I can still feel it. I never got it fixed. Because they told me we went. So I fell on my shoulder, boom, broke my clavicle, everything. Went to the hospital. And they were like, yeah, bro, I think that's it, bro. Like, that's it for the season. You're done. And it was to the point where I couldn't breathe right. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't do certain stuff. And I had to talk with my dad, and he was like, what you gonna do? I'm like, what you mean what we gonna do, bro? Like, this is all we know. This ain't the first time we done got hit with a roadblock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm like, dude, we can't just stop here, bro. If that's the case, just give me some medicine. I'll take it. We'll go. I got a game next week. I can't do this. We got to fix it. Right? So we went about it that way, bro.
That's that dog right there.
And that's the thing, bro.
Dog right there.
I still managed to find success, bro. And that's the thing, like, when it felt like all the walls was against me, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm in JUCO, bro. I don't have no offers. I'm 17, just turned 18, fresh out. I'm playing against dudes that's 23, 21, 22. And I'm sitting here. Right. And I'm like, bro, I got a broken clavicle. And I'm like, you know what? But I don't got no choice. I got to figure it out. If I don't do it, what's next? I have no other way.
Everyone talks about you. Like, oh, you were in Colorado. You know, it's like Coach Prime. They don't see that, though.
They don't see that. They ain't know the road I went through to get there.
You gotta tell your story, bro. That's why it's important that you write that stuff down. That's why it's important that we share on these platforms and we talk to people out there, you know? Because they don't see that, because there's somebody out there who's in JUCO right now who has something going on and they don't want to tell nobody. The same way you don't want to tell nobody. And now maybe, bro, you could help them and motivate them through that. The things that we don't want to say, that we're scared to talk about. And like, that's the cool stuff, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's cool, man. Everybody's out here going, how was Coach Prime? How was this? Man, everybody wants to know. It's cool. Go watch the documentary, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
It's just the work you put behind the scenes, bro. And it goes back to what you were saying, what people don't see, like in the lights.
Yeah.
So when the lights was going, bro, I was dealing with stuff, bro. I got broken clavicle, stuff like that, bro. And that's the thing. Even last year I was with Coach Prime, I still had problems with it. But even when I went to Coach Prime, like, I still managed to figure it out. There would be games when I came in after the game, bro. My whole right side of my, just all the way from my neck down to my wrist, bro, is just numb. I can't feel nothing. I can't pick nothing up. And just like, I had to figure it out, bro. I had to figure it out. I said,
bro, how do you push past that? What's the thought in your head?
Whatever I start, I just finish. It's just in me. I don't know. It's not even a thing that I say no more, bro. It's just like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, yeah, it sucks. It's a roadblock, but let's turn it into a detour. That's cool. Yeah. Like you want to throw a roadblock? That's cool. I'm gonna go this way.
That's one of those things that seems like something you're born with, man.
Right.
And to that end, bro, like, real talk, there's not everyone's like that, man. You know, there's some people that, and it's not to say in a way that's rude or condescending or not, you know, thinking about the things of people, like disparities and differences in people, but there's not everyone's as strong, not everyone's as resilient, man. Well, first off, not everyone's gonna play football at the level that you're playing it, right? But not everyone has that, and that is where, with great power comes great responsibility. That's what hit me, man, is when I realized, like, you know what, man, because I was at a time, man, when I was depressed too. Like, I got super fat out of college. I started working a desk job, and like, I looked in the mirror, bro, and real talk, like, I didn't care if I woke up the next morning. You know, I didn't really care if I lived or died.
No, that's facts.
I'm not trying to get no sympathy, you know? It's like real. Like,
yeah, that's real.
And like, in that moment, I was like, man, like, all right, like, what am I gonna do now? You know? And like, that's when I just had that, like, that realization, like, I just can't quit, bro. It's just not in me. Like, right now, everything's saying quit, stop, end it, bro. You know what I mean? Don't move when the train comes, type of stuff. But that just wasn't in me. And so I was like, man, you know what? For some reason, my ass just is resilient. And so I'm like, well, shit, because I can, I must.
Yeah.
Because I know that there's somebody out there that was born with no legs. I know that there was somebody out there that didn't have, you know, no food to eat at some point, you know? And I know there's somebody out there that, you know, isn't born in a circumstance in another country. I know there's somebody out there that has a mental disability or a disorder, you know, or something, or you know, kids having cancer and stuff, you know, like, they didn't even get the fucking chance.
They didn't get a chance.
They didn't even get the chance to try and go after their dream.
Yeah. And
I'm just like, I tried to quit, and I still couldn't. So because I can, I must.
Yeah.
Does that resonate?
No, that's strong, bro. That's strong,
you
bro.
You wanna know why though? Because when I saw you play, bro, I could tell that low key, I could tell that there was something going on, like, in the mental, because the way that you were hitting, the way that you were fully committing to every tackle, and like how low key and chill you were off the field. Yeah. I was like, bro, what? Like, what? That switch just flips, you know, and that there's something in there, man. So it's so cool to know, like, the behind the scenes, man.
Yeah, bro. And that's cool, that's the thing, bro. I'll give you insight, bro. Like, that's part of one of the just the type of spark I had in me, bro. Yeah. Just like, even like before the games, pre-games and stuff like that, like, I just always had a remembrance, bro, just what I went through, bro. And I'm like, bro, it has not been an easy journey, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even just looking back at when I was hurt or when I wasn't able to play ball, I know how I felt.
Yeah.
When I felt like I wasn't 100% in JUCO and I still had to go do it. And it's just like,
and you still got it done.
Yeah, and I still got it done, bro. And it's just like, it just hit different, bro, when you just know where you came from and you know it was cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
So it's like, when it came to me versus you, I know what I'm built with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that you built with the same or something more, because the type of energy and the type of passion I bring to the game is unexplainable.
Nah.
And that's the thing. Nobody can understand it. They're like, bro, like, what do you got? I'm just like, bro, I'm just me. This is me.
Yeah.
Like,
but bro, you've real talk, you've probably been in pain for most of the time of your career. You're walking around with injuries, you're hurting, things are, it's not just walking around like normal people are feeling. Like, you probably got stuff going on, things are, but you just keep it going.
Yeah.
And that's that like constant like tension, that constant like, it's always there. You're always reminded like, yeah, I know what I'm risking. I know that I'm giving my all. I know stuff can get hurt and stuff can happen. That's cool. Like, I'm gonna go fully.
And I'll tell you a story, bro. And this, even still to this day, I never told my pops this, but growing up when I was young, I want to say I was about 6 or 7. And my pops, man, he got real sick, bro. He got real sick, and it was to the point to where it was like, yeah, like, he probably only got a little bit of time left, so stuff like that. But I was so young, so I really didn't understand what was really going on. So I mean, I just always seen him. He was always sick, always walking around with the little IVs and stuff that, and stuff in his nose. And yeah, bro. And I would understand like, yeah, dad just sick, but he cool though. And it's like, now that I look back and when I was able to understand what was going on, like he was actually dying, type of deal. And just seeing like he could have gave up, bro.
Yeah.
He could have gave up, bro, because there was a point in time when we had a heart-to-heart talk, and he was like, man, even like when I was getting back into the groove and like my health started getting better, he still wasn't able to work. So he's like, now he's sitting there looking, he got 2 kids and a wife, man, and he's just like, bro, I can't do nothing. And he's just like, bro, I'm at rock bottom. And he was like, bro, like, I just still had to figure it out. Like, I couldn't leave. Y'all had to depend on me.
Hey,
and it's like, it's people that depend on you, bro. So when you feel like you're ready to throw the towel in, bro, you can't do it, bro. It's always somebody depending on you, bro.
Yeah.
It's always somebody depending on you, bro.
But you know what's cool, though? The coolest part, and I think a testament to what your dad demonstrated in that story, man, you didn't even know he was that sick.
I didn't even know he was that sick, bro. I didn't know he was that sick, yeah.
Dad, you did it, man. And that's the thing is like, nobody knew that your collarbone was broken, bro.
Oh.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but you're becoming that man, you know?
Yeah.
And you are that person.
Yeah.
And you're setting the example for the young kids out there. Like the same way in which your dad is setting that example for you, you know? And that's just the transition of going from a boy to a young man, and you slowly inspiring the people below you, and everyone below you, you're lifting up as well. Like,
that's crazy, but that just came to my mind, bro. Like when you just said that, bro, like I didn't even like put it together. Like, bro, I just became what I saw, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he was going through all that, bro, and I didn't even realize it, bro. And it's like now, like looking back, it's like I basically did the same thing, bro. I seen what he was going through, and he still managed to wait to figure it out. And he like, forget that, I might be sick, bro, but you go out there and tackle them trash cans, but you go do that and do this. And
you were pissed off about it too.
And I'm mad about it. And it's like the whole time I didn't even know you was sick though, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That just hit me, bro.
And it's like divine timing for certain things, you know? And I don't think it's a coincidence that we met, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, bro.
Because you're like your story, man, and the way that you speak, and it's just super inspiring, bro. One of the things you talked about, and I heard you say on an interview, or maybe you were talking to some, like maybe one of the media coverage things you were talking, you said that, you know, you want to do well, and you want to take care of your family. And you talked about your dad and how he was taking care of his family and stuff. Like 25 now? Or 24?
24.
24. Yeah. So you hung up the cleats. Like, what is life looking like after football now? Like, what are you thinking? Because the same dog mentality, it's not gone.
Right.
That's you.
Yeah.
You got to find the new medium, right?
Yeah.
So like, what is the new medium for you, man? Like, what are you thinking? What's flowing in your mind? And maybe there's like, what's pragmatic, what you can kind of do right now, what you think. But then like, also like, what's the new dream? Right. What are you thinking about? Like,
and that's the thing, bro. Like, that time period, even when I was trying to find my purpose, I had to just figure out like, what do I want to do, bro? Like, I mean, there's certain stuff I'm good at. I can draw, I can do stuff like that, but what else though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always open to figuring out what else. And I know for a while, my pops, he's been trying to do this non-emergency transportation type of business. So I kind of put my little mindset on that and kind of made that my playing field. Also, even with myself, I'm interested in the security, opening my security firm. So right now I'm doing security stuff and security work and stuff like that, just to get the whole inside and out of it. And yeah, bro, I'm just trying to figure out. And that's the thing, like, my mind is like, it's kind of like transition to a different level. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, bet, like, I want business. I want something that's going to turn into generational wealth, something that my kids can live off of. And
but bro, that's gonna happen. No, like, the same way when they're running right at you head on and you're like, all right, bet, like, let's see. I'm either gonna lose or I'm gonna win. And I'm okay with either, but I know I'm gonna go 100%, right? And you know what the same exact saying is? And this is just because I've been on 50 Cent.
What's that?
Get rich or die trying, man.
That's a fact. Now, what are you gonna lose? What do you gotta lose?
Either it's gonna happen, or I'm gonna die. You know, and I'm a die trying.
Die trying hurt.
100%. And everyone says that. But then when you really realize, you're like, there's no other way. I wasn't born with the towel to throw in. I don't got the towel. I got a cup, man, and some water, man. That's it. So, bro, it's gonna happen. How it takes place, how it all. You knew you were gonna play football at a high level, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you know that you were gonna break a collarbone and that you were gonna go JUCO and then go here and then that coach was gonna call you right there? Did you know any of that?
Nah.
But you knew you were gonna play, right? So.
And that's the thing, bro. It's just all about the journey, man.
I gotta ask you this, okay? Bro, I can't stop smiling. You wanna know why I can't stop smiling, bro?
Why's that?
Because you ever been around people that you've been around them, but you can't really relate? Like, they don't. They can watch a Kevin Gates video or a Nipsey Hussle video, or they could listen to Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares, and they could be like, "Oh, that was nice." But they don't really feel it, bro.
They don't feel it, bro.
They don't like.
They don't feel it, bro.
And it doesn't matter about where you come from. It's about, there's just this spark, bro. Like, there's some people that just weren't born with a towel, man, to throw in. And I just see that in you. So, like, bro, I feel like, bro, I'm excited for your success, bro. I'm excited for you to crush it in life, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's cool.
That's the thing I was going to say with Kevin Gates. He was talking about, I'm trying to build a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? Was it Kevin Gates? No, it was back to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle. And he was like, bro, don't be trying to rush to build this big old wall, man. He was like, bro, all you need is a brick a day. There's like one brick a day. Like one brick a day.
You posted that.
Like one brick a day. One brick a day. Next thing you know, you look up, you got a whole house. You know what I'm saying? But it takes those little one brick moments. And it'll build you a foundation that you never even realized you built. Based off of you just going brick by brick by brick by brick. And that's the thing. I think a lot of people just want the instant like everything blew up and don't want to have to go through no hard trials. And it's like, you got to embrace the trials too.
100%.
You got to embrace them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's so cool. So I'm gonna ask you this question, man. Say you never started playing football. And this is a tough one to think about. But say you never started playing football. And you didn't play basketball. What do you think what was your passion when you were young? Like, what are the things that you think about, like, when you're not playing football? Like, what comes to mind as things you like, or what inspires you? Because I know Shilo's rapping and playing football, right? Like, he's doing other stuff. Like, what are some things outside of football that have always made you excited, made you passionate, made you fired up? Like,
I would probably say art, bro. I like to draw. So I can sit there, I'll draw all day if I could.
Really?
Yeah, I like to draw.
That's cool, bro.
Even back then, bro, I was singing. I was in the choir, so I was singing. I was
nice.
singing, stuff like that. Dance, I could dance and stuff like that. So
is that the stuff that makes you like kind of excited?
Yeah. So like
you like going out, not to go out, but because you got to dance on it.
Yeah, but even now, like I got to the point where it's just like I don't even dance no more, bro. Like everybody be like, why you not dancing? You can dance. I'm just like, no, I'm not. I'm cool. Like that's not my type of vibe no more, man. So
But you know what's crazy? I didn't try to scrape up all the information I possibly could on you and your background and all that stuff.
Right.
I even found out your parents had a podcast and stuff. Yeah. You know, not one time did I ever notice anything about you being able to draw.
Yeah. And that's the thing, cause
bro, you should post that.
My parents, cause they see me one day and they're like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm drawing. And they look, and they're like, bro, you can actually draw. So now they sitting there going back and forth like, he must have got that from you, cause I can't draw. And she's like, no, I can't do it. And it was just kind of just something I just picked up on. I just kind of just always had it in my mindset and in my background, bro. Like if I wasn't to play football or nothing like that, I probably would be doing some artwork or maybe like some, I don't know, clothing designs. Like I'm real hip in like designs and stuff like that. So I'm just real artsy, bro.
Yeah.
Like deep down, I'm real artsy. Even another thing I picked up, instrument. So I started to learn how to play the ukulele.
Yo, that's so cool.
So I taught myself how to play the ukulele.
That's cool, man.
And stuff like that. So
when you were in your room in those times, were you drawing? Playing the ukulele?
No, I did draw because I actually drew artwork in my room. So I got these big old 2 canvases in my room that go across my wall, and it was my clothing brand that I had made.
What's your clothing brand called?
Psych Ward, right? So I had the little stuff or whatever, and it was a big old jumbo, like it'll probably cover up this whole thing right here. And I had put them up there, so it's like 2 of them, and it took me like 2 days to do it.
You have any pieces that you'd be willing to part ways with? Because I would like to buy one.
Yeah, I got one. It was actually
I need. There's a big part of my wall. I need some artwork.
Yeah.
You tell me what it is, and I'd love to buy a piece of your artwork, bro.
That's the thing. I mean, I can draw anything really. I had drew a kind of like my own cartoon version of me. And it was back when I had dreads and stuff like that. So I had it. There's the big old fat head with like my dreads all over the place.
You drew your own character?
Yeah, so I drew my own little cartoon character.
That's cool.
And everybody's like, "That's you, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me, bro." But
it's like
just this
kind of like the album cover version of you.
Yeah, just the album cover. But it was crazy though, bro, because it's like people was like, "Why don't you color it?" Because what I had did was I had got like the little coffee, like coffee. If you like put the little coffee,
like charcoal kind of.
Yeah, kind of like just a coffee, just a base. And I added some water to the coffee base and painted it so it's just brown, but it's the outline of them. So it's like, they're like, why don't you color them? I'm just like, I don't know, like some just won't let me color it. And
bro, that's the artist in you.
Yeah, but that's the artist in me. And it clicked to me the other day, like the reason why you shouldn't color it, bro, is just that energy, bro. Like it's that glow, bro. It stands out.
Yes.
It stands out. So it's like the coffee and everything is just in the background. It's just like my face with the dreads all over the place. It's just the front piece, and it's just like, that's me.
That's
it's just the glow, bro.
That's cool.
It's me, bro.
I see, like this right here. I'm making the hats and stuff. I'm doing. I have shirts and shorts and everything for the brand, man. Like I feel like I resonate a lot with that artistic side, man. And like this is my medium right now to be in a podcast and be able to share like this, to speak to people. But really, I was trying to push super hard on like trying to monetize all this and like have this business and everything, and I just realized, man, I love entrepreneurship. But I also trust in God, and I trust in His plan. And I trust that I got to follow that voice inside my heart. And I realized that I think I'm more of an artist than I am really just trying to build some type of business. And I know that my business will be related to my art. And so, bro, I know right now, I just saw that you changed the Instagram. You changed it, you took away some of those colored photos and you put it on black and white.
It's black and white.
And I think that was a representation, like what you said, like, I guess actually, can you talk to me about that, I saw that you changed the Instagram, man, so.
Man, so I took all my colorful pictures down, bro. And it was that one picture that just stood out. Because my whole plan was just to take all of them off. And it was that one, and I was like, nah, I can't do that, because that was the beginning, kind of.
It was personal.
It's personal, and it still is personal. That's the thing. It still is personal, and I feel like that's a great message, bro. Like, just take everything personal, bro. Like, this is a new chapter for me.
Yeah.
I hung the cleats up.
Yeah.
Now it's like, all right, bet. Now you're in the real world. Now you can just see how it is for people that didn't get to play football.
Yeah.
And it's like, still, take it personal. It's personal. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of just puts me in that mindset of like, everything is personal, bro.
100%, bro.
It's just business, bro. It's personal.
Yeah.
It's nothing like, I don't got no hard feelings or nothing like that. It's just personal. And it's a personal thing for me. And I feel like just the black and white, it just, from the beginning, bro. When TVs came out, they started with just black and white.
Yeah. So this is a new beginning.
This is just the new beginning.
It's the end of a chapter and the starting of a new one.
Starting of a new one.
Well, bro, I'm not seeing any of your artwork, any of your designs, any of that stuff come out.
Yeah.
If that's what lights you up, bro, if that's what you're passionate about, I know you're going to bring the same fire that you brought to football to anything that you do in life. I could just tell. You're just like that. That's so cool, bro. And it's crazy that like God allowed us to be able to meet here in this place, you know? Like, so.
Everything happens for a reason, bro.
The next thing should be your art, man. Put that out there, man. Because there's people who probably be like, man, like I play sports, man. I'm tough. Like, I can't do no art stuff, you know? But yeah, you can, bro, 100%. And I think that right there, you being authentic to yourself, is how you continue to inspire more people. Yeah. And like, that's pretty cool, man. So, but for real though, are you serious? You let me buy it?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Don't charge you too much, though, bro.
No, I got you, bro. I'll just give it to you, bro. That's love, bro.
No, bro, I got you.
That's love, bro.
It's real ones support other people's business, and you know what I'm trying to do, low key, is I'm trying to show you that you can monetize your art. And so you can make your first sale. Please let it be me. That'd be an honor. Absolutely.
Yeah, bro.
That'd be cool, man. For real.
Y'all see, I had to grab the 20s, man. He had grabbed the 20s. I said, you know what?
Low key, I was waiting for him to grab the 25.
That's the competitor in me. I said, you know what? He can do 20. Let me go ahead and do the 20s.
Yo, that's funny. Nah, bro. See, I'm decent in the weight room, bro, but we can't get on the field, start running and stuff. I'll be like, oh, bro, my knee is. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't make excuses. I'd just be like, nah, it ain't gonna happen.
No, man. You good though, bro. But.
Yeah. So one of the things too that you were doing, man, that I was curious about was you're doing a lot of youth stuff, a lot of youth outreach, and I saw that Coach Prime did that video for VAC.
Yep.
And that was cool. Can you talk to me about VAC, what that's about, and what you kind of doing there?
Yeah. So it actually started back with my pops. My pops, I started it when I was a little kid. I want to say I was probably about 11 to 12, and it was just, and that's the thing, like in our community, my pops is real big because he's like super locked in about the kids and stuff like that. So he's always trying to figure out ways to, we got to get better. They got to get their grades up. We got to do better in the schooling system. We got to do better with the housing system, just stuff like that. And like for a moment when I was at that age, I kind of seen like it was kind of stagnant a little bit. And just really didn't get that type of recognition. So when I had got to Colorado, and I was like, you know what? I said, I think this is the perfect time to build it up and blow it up.
Yeah.
And so I went to Coach Prime, and I told him, I said, you know what? I got this foundation I'm doing, VAC. It stands for virtue and character. And basically, what we're all about is just teaching the youngsters, man, like, it's not about what you do, like, in your so-called sports life or your work life. It's what you do outside when nobody's watching you. It's the character, bro, that's gonna make the difference. It's the character that sticks. You know what I'm saying? So our biggest thing was just giving everybody a chance to just experience, like, that type of mindset and just having some type of, like, direction, because in Bannon, bro, there's a lot of bad stuff going out there,
100%, man.
And they really didn't have no type of direction and stuff like that. So our whole point was to, we gotta get the city back. We gotta bring the love back, bro. Like, too many people dying, too many people getting locked up, bro. We gotta be a different what's it called? I'm trying to think of it.
Influence.
And just someone to change the game, bro. And I feel like that's what we're all about. We're about changing the game and just giving everybody an opportunity, bro, to just have a better understanding of what life can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. And that's the biggest thing, just being from Bannon. A lot of my friends, they don't know what it looks like in Colorado. They don't know what it looks like to see all these nice cars and all these high-class professional people. And it's like, I feel like everybody deserves a chance to just experience that at least one time in a lifetime.
Bro, you ever played like Fortnite and like you have to, or like games where like you got to discover the map?
Yeah.
But like you go in and it's all gray.
Yeah.
And then as you start to do stuff, then like little parts of the map start to pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's like, bro. When people don't travel and they're not having the opportunity or the experiences to be able to populate that map, they just see everything as gray. They don't know what's possible or where they can go. They don't know the world that's out there, man. And that's no fault of their own sometimes. That's just a situation. And so when you come back to your city and to your community and you start to tell them about these things, you show them, you've just made it so that you've expanded their map. And now they're like, hey, bro, like, you're real, bro. I touch you, like, you were there? Oh, so that place is real. You know? And like, like you were being coached by Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. You were hanging out with Shedeur and Shilo, and like, oh, these aren't just like people who are in the public eye. Like, these are all real human beings. Everyone's putting their pants on one leg at a time. Like, the person that you are, you could be something great, you know, and they could see you as someone who's a direct connection to like doing something beyond just what your city is. So when I saw that you were doing VAC, and I was like, that's cool, bro, because Banning is like a place where like there's not a lot of opportunity, bro. You know? So you're coming back there and you're showing people like, yo, there's real stuff. I love that, man. And when I saw Coach Prime do the video for it too, that's when I was like, man, because you know everyone watches the stuff online. They're like, is he really like that? You know? And then I was like, then I met you, and you were that person for me, where I was like, yo, I met Rod at the gym, and he had this video with Coach Prime, where Coach Prime was being genuine and supporting his community outreach program for youth athletics. And I guess Coach Prime really is that, man. You know, that's cool.
This is the crazy part, though, because before, even when the video went viral, before, I had just went in there off the strength. I was like, bro, I don't even want this recorded, bro. Like, I just went up there off the strength, like, bro, coach, I got a foundation. I got you a sweater. This is the gift. Like, here you go, bro. Like, this is my gift to you for just giving me game. Like, I mean, yeah, my pop started it back then, but it's like, I done soaked up so much game from you. It's like, I can give back. I can give him something back with the foundation. So I gave him the jacket, and just the type of person he was like, hold on. He was like, nah, bro, this is not what we're gonna do. So he called in the whole media team. Calls the whole media team like, yo, come up to my office. So the whole media team comes up there, and they're sitting there with the camera or whatever. And he's like, we finna blow this up, bro. And my whole intent was not even to just blow it up. I was just like, coach, this is just a gift off the strength type of deal. And he was like, no, we finna blow it up. So he brought the camera in, and he was like, record this. And then that's when that moment had happened. And just from that point on, I was like, right then and alone, if people was to see that beforehand and was to see what actually went out before the video went out, you'll understand a lot about how Coach Prime is, just as a person in general. Because my whole thing was, I'm not even gonna go in there and ask just for some clout for my foundation. This is just a gift. Like, this is a gift. And he was like, nah, we finna blow it up. Let's do it.
Bro.
So it was crazy,
man,
bro.
That's cool. That's cool that you're around somebody who is putting young men on game like that. That, like, you know, everyone resonated a lot with Jimmy Horn's story and everything. And it's like, it seems like that's not the only example of what, like, Coach Prime is doing. This seems like he's being able to have a connection, and all it seems like the whole all of the people there on his team and his coaching staff, it seems like everybody there is really trying to motivate and build young men. I mean, is that true? Like, would you confirm that? And like,
most definitely, man. Just like I said, it's always about life after ball. I mean, yeah, of course, our focus is football, but it's like, okay, we come here to play football, but what's life after football?
Yeah.
And I think even with the coaching staff, he surrounded his whole coaching staff with just the same like-minded people as him. And so it's like everybody on the coaching staff is feeling the same way, like, okay, yeah, you good at ball, but what's next? And it's just like, just being around that type of just mindset, and it's just like, It doesn't make you want to do nothing but just be better at everything you do, bro. Like it's impossible to fail just if you just have that energy around you, bro. Like it's literally impossible to fail.
Well, dude, that's so cool, man. It just makes me happy to see that there's good people and good men out there who are still trying to teach the fundamentals, you know, and trying to put people on game. Like I think so many people out here are running game all the time. Very few people are teaching people like that, you know? And it's like, you know, I just think that's really cool, man, that they're doing that. But here's the thing now, Rod, is like, Coach Prime didn't even know where IE was, right?
Nope. Not at all.
Definitely doesn't know where banning is, right?
Nope.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
So who's going to put this city on game? Who's going to put the young kids here and the people here on game? And that's a question for you to answer, man.
And that's the thing, like, I want to say even when I had committed to Colorado, like, just the way the city had just like, it was kind of like just a rejoicement, bro. Like they were just like, bro, like, he go to Colorado. And it's like every time I can't go in the store and somebody not pulling me to the side like, yo, you're that kid, bro. Yeah, that's you. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm just human, bro.
Yeah.
Like
that's cool.
It's crazy, bro. Just having like the city behind you, bro. Yeah. It makes you even want to go 10 times harder, bro.
Oh, bro. But that's the thing is that like there's nobody here. So the craziest thing, it seems like what Coach Prime has done, and what it seems like all great men do, they inspire the next generation. So that the little pieces of advice, the game that he puts you on, you're going to be able to put young kids in banning on. You're going to be able to tell them, hey, Coach Prime told me this and this changed my life, man. And you get to put this young kid who may be teeter-tottering between hanging around with the wrong kids and doing the wrong things, and maybe it could be something successful in life. And do something good, help others and serve others, you know? And so, bro, you're that person crazy now for your city, you know? The same way you had that moment where like you doing the things that your dad did. Now you're going to be doing the things that your coaches, your mentors, all the people that have been with you through sports and stuff. Now you're doing it here for these kids. And you're doing a VAC. That's cool, man.
That's the thing, bro. It's making me think back to just the foundation, bro. Like where it all started. Because it's like, I think my cousins was doing the same thing. We was all doing the same thing, playing ball and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, like I said, I was always the littlest one. And nobody ever seen it coming. Like, he gonna be the one to be in the league, doing all that stuff. So like, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's just like, bro, the foundation, bro, like, it could have been anybody, bro. And God allowed it to be me, you know? And it's just like, it's just a blessing, bro.
No, God chose you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And he gave you that you don't have that white towel throw, and you can't quit. You just weren't born with it. You want to know why? Because you have a mission to do something in this world. Bigger. To help others. That's why you can't quit. That's why you can't stop. That's why you won't back down from the fight. That's why no one's gonna run you over. That's why you're gonna make that tackle. You're gonna push hard, right? Like, because you were chosen to do something big in this world. And for a long time, it seems like you thought that was your pathway was gonna be just football. And God said, nah. You did good in the football stuff. You did very good, right? But you got, I have a calling for you that's bigger.
And that's crazy that you said that, bro. Because even when I had that moment, bro, when I was down, bro, I'm like, God, like, what's up? It's like, I was just living life to the fullest. Like, I just experienced like the greatest life, basically. Like, and he was just like, nah, like, it was cool for the moment, bro, but I got something bigger in store. And it's just like, I just had to just sit there and be like, you know what? I don't understand it now, and that's the thing I have in my notebook too. You may not understand now, but later you will. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I might not understand it, but I mean, I'm going with whatever God says, and He puts me on that path. I'm going all 110 with it, because I know He made a promise, bro. He made a promise that I got something bigger in store for you, bro. So
100%.
I'm all locked in, bro. I mean, I'm ready to take on what punches come with it. just know I'm gonna throw punches back.
100%.
That's the thing.
100%.
That's the thing. I'm gonna take the punches.
It's like, you know what?
Right.
I'm ready, but at the same time, you better be ready too.
Right.
Cause what, bro? We coming.
Right. We coming. Yeah. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
I remember when I first had this moment, the first Instagram video I ever posted, man, where I started sharing my content online and started to document my journey and what I'm trying to do to help inspire and motivate people and leave a positive impact and be a positive impact in this world. First video I ever did was when it was right when that stuff happened with, was it Michigan State? Or no, it was
Colorado State?
Colorado State, yeah, sorry. Colorado.
Yeah.
Right as that stuff happened. And it was like, nah, like, we coming.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's personal. Right. And I remember like being like, yo.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, no, we coming.
Yeah.
I was like, it's personal now. That was the first video I ever filmed. I was like, what Coach Prime said ahead of this, Colorado State game, like, we coming. It's personal now, and I remember like just feeling the energy. I guess like when real people speak, there's an energy that's infectious.
Yeah, bro.
Like it captivates the room. Like a good pastor, a good preacher, when you're just like, man, I feel it.
Yeah.
Like, and that hit me. And so I didn't even know you then, man. I didn't know any of that. Like, and that was the first video I ever posted on this journey of me trying to share my message with the world. Now we're on a podcast, bro. Now we're doing stuff where it's like I've been able to help so many people come up to me and they shook my hand and said, bro, you changed my life, or you helped. Someone said, you saved my life. Well, I feel so unworthy for that, I feel like, man, no, that God helped you. Like I'm just blessed that God could use me as a vessel and stuff. But yeah, man. So those words resonate big time.
I'm telling you, bro. I wish you could just, if you was in that room, bro. Cause I remember, bro, even like that. What was it? Cause we come in on Monday and it's just the film session. We got the film review of the next team. And I remember even on the weekend, like after the game, I think, who did we just get finished playing? I want to say it was Nebraska.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I just got finished playing Nebraska. And we were at the talk of the town or whatever, and get on Twitter and you hear all this trash talk. Bro. And so we sitting there, so you got to think, bro, now you lighting a fire, right? So.
Hey, don't light a fire.
Right.
Don't light a fire.
So you got to think, the fire then already got a little spark, a little ignition before we even get to the film session on Monday. And so we get in the film session and you could just feel the energy in the room, and it's just like everybody, like usually it'll be a lot of laughing and talking and stuff like that, but as soon as you walk in here, it's just quiet. And Coach Palm was just like, you already know it's personal. And so I feel like him, like us hearing that and just knowing that, okay, yeah, Coach is on that type of time too, right?
Yeah.
It gives you a different type of hunger, bro. And that was the thing, like, even in the game, like, I could tell even because I think we were down, bro. We were down, and I went. And,
oh, bro, I was like, y'all better win. Y'all better win.
It's crazy because we was, I think it was down. We was just about to get on offense, and I was pacing, and I was walking down the sideline, and I had looked, and I seen Shedeur, and I like seen like this look in his eyes, and I said, oh yeah, we're not gonna lose, bro. I could tell, like, bro, we were down. We was down, and I was like, yeah, bro, we're not about to lose, bro. And just from that moment forth, bro, like, I kind of felt like everybody went back to like, yeah, this is personal. And just like, somehow, some way, well, it's not somehow, some way, we ended up coming out with the dub, bro. And it's just like, it was crazy, bro. When you got a team that's all focused on one thing and they all got the same hunger and they all taking it personal, there's no way you can lose, bro.
No way, bro.
There's no way you can lose.
No way.
That was a crazy experience, bro.
That's so cool, man. That's so cool. One of those things is you mentioned Shedeur there, and you mentioned like looking in his eyes and saying like, we're not gonna.
Yeah.
That's when you know that you have someone who's a leader, right? And like I was just watching actually you, Shedeur, and Omarion
and Miller. Yeah.
We're on the post game press conference briefing, right? And one of the things that Shedeur did, he's great. He's a media person, and he's grown up in the limelight, right? One of the things he did was like, man, I love that as a man and as a person.
All right.
They said Omarion.
Oh yeah, and he corrected him, right? Yeah.
He said
Omarion, right?
Again. Yeah. Omarion.
Right.
No, it's Omarion.
Right.
And I just loved it, bro. I just absolutely loved it. And I was like, I respect the hell out of Shedeur for that. And that just seemed cool, especially, you know, he's a freshman and Shedeur's kind of, you know, been with the media. He's older, like, and then you're telling me a story now when you looked in his eyes and you saw like, nah, like, that's cool, man. It's cool to see someone who's taking care of others around them and someone who's willing to take that leadership and stuff like that. It just speaks to aspects of the man that I want to be.
Right. And that's the thing, bro. Like, you always hear, play for the man that's playing, that's standing next to you, shoulder to shoulder with you and stuff like that. And it's like, when you able to like experience and put in the work in day after day after day after day. And it's like, bro, we've been up 6 o'clock, bro, 7 o'clock running just nonstop, bro. Like weight room, lifting, doing all that stuff. So it's like when we got to that moment, bro, and I seen that same hunger. To when it's like we got 2 more reps left, and you feeling like, bro, I can't go no more, bro. And he like, nah, bro, we got 2 more. And you see that same look like, nah, bro, we gonna finish this. And so when I had that moment and I looked and I seen in his eyes, it brought me back to that. I'm like, yeah, bro. Man, we not finna lose, bro.
That's amazing, and I love that.
Yeah.
Now I gotta be that person for, at the very least, I don't know about you and what you're trying to do really, but in terms of family stuff, but I know I want to have a wife and I want to have kids. I want to build a family, you know? And would you share that?
Oh yeah.
So
it's actually it's about to get in that time. I think it's time for me to start working on my relationship life, man, but nah, bro. You're absolutely right, bro.
That's the thing, is that one day your kid, something's gonna happen in life. Things are gonna be crazy, and one day your son or your daughter or your wife, your family, or you know, the things that we don't like to think about but are true, like mom and pops are getting older, you know, or aunt and uncle. One day they're gonna look at you, and the look in your eyes is gonna determine if they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it through this, or they're gonna be like, oh, scared, you know? That's a man who's a pillar. That's a man who's a foundation, who's a rock. And that's the man I'm trying to become. Because I know that I've looked at so many people when I was scared, when I was down, and I was like, I don't know how it's gonna work out. And I looked at them and they're like, yeah, it's gonna work out.
It's gonna work out,
And I was like, all right, it's gonna work out.
That brings you that confidence, bro. It's just the confidence, bro. And it's just like, they always talk about it in Bible class, like, no matter, like, say you got like a jar of pickles you trying to open, you can't open it, and nobody can open it. You be like, but I bet my dad can open it, right? And your dad overhear that, he like, you know what, like, and he gonna do whatever he can to open that jar, just knowing that you got confidence.
And he gonna pretend like it ain't nothing.
Like it ain't nothing, but he probably sitting there really straining, but it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get this jar open. And it's just, bro, just confidence, bro.
It could have been like before, he probably would have had to, you know, tap it in the knife to open it.
But he gonna get it over it,
his hand off and stuff, you know, acting like nothing.
Like it ain't nothing. And that's just confidence, bro. You see that, bro, and it just builds you confidence, bro. And that's the thing why I say I'm big on energy, bro. Cause you can, I mean, I've seen it multiple times. I've experienced it multiple times. I'll probably be having a bad day, bro. And I walk into a store and somebody's like, how you doing? Like, I hope you have a nice day, bro. It'll change you, bro. It's like, bro, I
love Stater Brothers, bro. How nice are they sometimes? At the
Stater Brothers, you got Stater Brothers, Target. Walmart, they are.
Nah, hey, I respect it. It's a tough job.
Chick-fil-A do it too, but it's just little stuff, bro. They'll, like, just one little, just small statement, like, I hope you're having a good day or something like that, bro. They change your whole day, bro. And it's just good energy, bro.
And now what's crazy is this comes back to this concept of consuming and creating. People have given to us, you know, your dad seemed like he put in a lot to you, teaching you, building you up. He said he was sick and he didn't even know. He's still telling you to hit the trash stuff, right? Like, and like, people have put in so much to us as young men. I know my grandfather sacrificed a lot for me. He passed away 2 years ago, you know, but so that was like, well, so impetus for me to be a better man in life, you know, was to be like, you know, I got to replace that. The world lost a good one. I got to do that, you know? And so like,
with that, we've been consuming, we've been given to, we've been receiving. Now we got to create and to give and to help and to serve, right? And it's like, you're going to be that person that will inspire a young kid, that'll expand their map, and that'll allow them to see that there's more in life and that things are really real. And you're also going to be that person that is able to literally, you know, speak that kind word that maybe they were having a bad day, or maybe, you know, things were they're just down, they're negative, whatever. And that could have spiraled into them going and be like, oh, man, you know, let me go buy a drink or something, right?
Yeah.
And you could have just stopped it right there by just, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Cool. And just that good energy. Yeah. And that, all right, Rod's cool.
Yeah,
Hey, maybe I should go to the gym.
Yeah.
Just right there, you just that's the path that you just changed, you know? And just by you having that energy. So, bro, like, I'm just so fired up, especially that we're here in this area together. Like, bro, I hope this is not the last thing that we do.
No, bro.
We gotta do it again, bro. I would whatever you need, bro. Like, in terms of being able to, I would love to share. You know, I didn't do it on the sports side, but like, you know, I went to Brown, and like, I'd love to share to anybody, like, especially in banding, wherever. Like, I want to talk to anybody and to support. I used to do youth rugby coaching. Man, I didn't learn a single thing in school, but being able to impact kids and to be able to build brothers and relationships in sports, that was the biggest takeaway. So being able to have good people that were helping better the youth and the community with, man, I love that.
Yeah, bro, that's love, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Like, they've been trying to get me to go to the high school and coach, and I've been sitting on there and thinking about it, bro. And I'm thinking about it, bro, just to try to shine some light on the high schools out, just all in the IE, bro, even all around, bro. Just show some love, bro.
It's an honor for them to be able to, like, you put them on some real game.
But that's the thing, though, bro. Like, you can come on that journey too, bro. Like,
bro,
that's the movement, bro. Just trying to just spit out as much game as we can, bro. Because, I mean, the IE needs it, bro. 100%. That's a fact, bro.
Yeah, I love that, man. Yeah, absolutely. I want to, anything I could do, I absolutely want to do that, man. Yeah. And one of the things you keep talking about, and I know we've been here for a minute.
No, that's good, bro. But I'm enjoying my time, man.
Like, the last thing I kind of want to touch on, I think this is so fundamental, is like faith. Now, I know that we mentioned it a little bit, and you said how you're in church and you've been reading the Bible, and I love that, man. But I just want to ask a direct question of, like, how is your relationship with God and Bible and kind of faith, how has that, like, evolved and changed? And, you know, how are you feeling with it today?
That's the thing I want to say. I mean, growing up, my parents always had me in Bible class and stuff like that, but I never kind of really understood. Like, I'm just like, okay, yeah, it's cool. Like, we go to Bible class and stuff like that. They talk about God, it's cool. Like, it wasn't like a big thing for me. And it was moments in my life, bro, where it was like, it kind of like sparked it to where it's like, what just happened? Like, most people don't know, but I was in Utah. I don't even think there was a flood to ever hit Utah. And I was in the flood in Utah, bro. I lost everything. My car, my house, my clothes. I lost everything, bro. Yeah. And it was like, I had to swim out and everything. Wow. So just moments like that, like, I had to just sit there. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how this even happened. And I think, like, right then, it kind of like sparked it. But it kind of really didn't, like, sail me all the way. And I was just like, so I just made it out. I swam out or whatever kind of deal. And then even like last year, on the last season, most people don't know this, the last game of the season, I got into a car crash, bro. Got into a car crash, messed up my eye, and it was crazy, bro. And it was just like, I kind of feel like right there, kind of was like a point to where it's like, like, God got his eye, got his hands on me, bro, type of deal. And I want to say the most impactful time, though, when I just started getting, like, super, like, faithful with it, bro. Yeah. Like, it was a point when I was done playing ball, and I was just like, bro, like, I did all this hard work, I did everything, bro. And I felt like that's when it was after draft day. So draft day, I'm sitting there, and I got all these teams. The Chiefs was talking about me being a late round draft pick, all this stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna get drafted. Like, it's bound to happen. And it's like, that night when I didn't get my name called, I think I went to Vegas, bro. I went to Vegas, visited a friend, bro. And it was just like, at that moment, I was just at rock bottom. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm cool, bro. Like, God, I don't even want to hear nothing about God, bro. Like, I feel like he let me get to the door, And this is so stupid of me thinking. I was like, he let me get to the door, bro. And it's like, I got to the door and couldn't even get in the door. And so it's kind of a deal. I told my dad, I was like, bro, like, I don't want to go Bible class no more. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that, bro. Like, it's like, I feel like he failed me. You know what I'm saying? And it had got to a point, and I was back, and I had went, because my dad, he had begged me. He was like, bro, just come to this Bible class. We was going to LA. We went to LA. And the dude, I went up there, he was like, just keep coming, bro. Just keep going. He was like, because you don't know who's watching you, bro. You might be motivation for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And from that moment forth, bro, I feel like I knew it was bigger than me, bro. And I knew that, like.
What moment, bro? What was that moment? What was the moment? Because you just had the moment where you said, "No, I don't want to hear nothing."
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. But I feel like that ride home, and it was kind of like resonating with me because the whole time in Bible class, I didn't hear nothing, bro. Like I was like, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah.
And it was like the only thing. It was like the last message he said was, "Just keep going, bro, and just keep coming, because you don't know who's looking at you for motivation." And it kind of like on the way back home, I was quiet, bro, and I was sitting there. I'm just like, you know what, like, yeah, like I don't understand it now. And I was upset at God, and then he kind of like showed me like, bro, like I saved you, bro. Like it was crazy because I mean, yeah, I was in my faith or whatever, but I wasn't strong in it, bro. Like I feel like, well, I know if I would have went and got drafted, bro, it would have been over, bro. I would have been like, yeah, I did all this. Like God had no say so. You know what I'm saying? So he saved me, bro, and I knew I would have been bad off, bro. Yeah. I would have been bad off. So I would say now, like, I'm like super, super, super up on it. I'm like, nah, bro, like everything is a testament to God, bro. Like everything we do on a daily basis is God. He's doing all of it, bro. So it's like, I'm super heavy on God, bro. Like today it's almost like a thing to where it's like, not a day goes by, bro, I don't give him thanks, bro. It's just, it's mandatory, bro.
Bro, and that's the craziest thing I've noticed in my life. And I appreciate you sharing that, man, because I know that's a big thing, especially draft day, bro. Yeah. You know, because sometimes you waking up, like, you know, I imagine you woke up that day. I imagine you like excited, like that. And to go from that high right there to then being like, you know, that's some stuff that people don't make it through sometimes, you know, or they turn to a real bad light. You took it on the chin. Real talk, you took it on the chin.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I might have been in the room depressed, losing weight and stuff like that, bro, but at the same time, bro, like even, and it's crazy when I look back, bro, low-key makes me emotional, bro, because it's like, even when I try to turn my back on God, bro, like he still was like, nah, like I got you, bro. You feel me? Yeah, you can't, bro, and it's just like, even when I try to turn my back, bro, he still had grace, bro. For when I did go to help and ask for him, like, bro, you got to get me out of this. I have no direction of where I'm going. He still had mercy, bro, and was just like, you know what? I always had you, bro, from the jump, but you gotta trust, bro. That's what it is. You gotta trust. And it's like it's bigger than you, bro. Yeah. It's not just about football and the fame and all that stuff, bro. And I would say that's for the people watching, bro. It's more to life, bro, than what you see on social media, bro. Like I feel like we all get caught in social media and it's just natural. We compare ourselves, not even realizing we're comparing ourselves. So it's like I see dudes that I felt like I was so called better than, get drafted, get all these millions of dollars. And now that I look back, and it was a dude, I forget his name, but he played for Oregon. And he had actually passed away. He had got drafted, went to the Vikings, then he made all that money, didn't even get to see the money, bro. Died before he got to see the money. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of made me look like that could have been me, you know? So it's like, I'm just grateful just to still be around, bro, and just that God still had mercy, bro. Just allow me to just pick up the game, bro, and just actually just turn to him, bro, because it's like, that's all we got. At the end of the day, bro, that's all that matters, bro. Where are you going to spend eternity, bro?
100%, bro. We got breath in our lungs. We got the ability to move. But this whole time we're doing a workout, messing around, right? Like, you could run, you could jump, you got all your limbs, you got your brain, you got your body, you got to be able to voice to speak, you got food at home, you got a shelter and a roof over your head, and you got your life, and you got people that love you around, right? There's so many things when it comes to the fame and the money and all these things. Like, man, I'm not gonna lie, like, I want that too, right? Like, and the big part is like, I want to hand my mom the house keys, you know, in her dream house. I want to get I want the big bow on mom's car, right? I just want to do that. Right. But I know that the only way I actually will achieve any of those big material accolades is not for going after them. Right. It's listening to this voice inside and serving others to the best of my ability. If it's in the cards, God allows me to be able to, or somehow I could, help elevate my family's life like that, that'd be amazing. But real talk, the only way I do this and I realize it is if I just go full force in serving and giving back and doing this kind of the way that God is telling me to do it. Yeah. And if I'm gonna do it, that's the only way, and it seems like you were in that low point and you realize like I just got to surrender to God, Yeah. And that's a hard part, man.
It's hard, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Like, I had no choice, bro. I had nobody to run to. And it was just like, bro, I had to look in the mirror, bro. And I was just like, God, like, I know you just ain't just gonna let me be like this, bro. Like, I'm sorry for trying to, you feel me, like turn my back on you, bro, but I need you right now. Yeah. And it's like, he still had mercy, bro. And he allowed me to get back up, bro. And get my faith, my belief in him. To be out the roof, bro. So it's like, now it's like, bro, it's like not a day goes by, bro, to where it's just like, bro, thank you, God, just for everything, bro.
Bro, there's no, I think that's the best place to end it, bro. Yeah. Thank you, God. And as I like to say, always here, man.
Yeah.
Blessed and grateful always, and stay the course. You just got to listen to Rodrick here talk about his life and his story, and the most powerful words to end it on, thank you, God. I'm just always grateful. I'm grateful that I had the chance to have this conversation, and I'm grateful for all of you guys out there. This is what the Cause to Become podcast is about, is to help people, to inspire them to be the best version of themselves, and to just remember every step of the way how blessed and how grateful we truly are. So with that, I'll see you on the next one.